all detailed out. So for me, this would mean that I would have gone into my website and I would have gotten all the birthday categories, everything that I could click on, all of sympathy, those in there, occasions, all of this stuff, all the way down to the bottom of this list. Shop by, look at all this expansive stuff. This would be a really big one. I would probably have to go get a piece of poster board instead of a folder. Okay. And then I go to the WOW collection, make sure there's nothing hiding inside of that page. So let's go take a look real quick. Does it look like there's anything hiding in this page where I could get there? You know what? This is actually a sub menu, but notice that it's the sub menu of occasions. So there's a WOW collection of occasions. All right. Check that out. You have a WOW collection, that's a category, and then you have these occasions. And we're going to talk in the next video. I've got one more video in this series where I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the logic that's put into this website. I think is a powerful thing for you to consider. Plants, same sort of thing. You've got that exact same, you've got plants, and then you've got any occasion or that sort of stuff. By the way, this can actually be collapsed. And you got birthday. So you got birthday plants. You got birthday occasions. You've got birthday get well soon. Sorry, birthday plants. You've got get well soon plants, birthday plants, various occasion plants, housewarming plants. So consider that. Then clicking on this need help, I would have detailed out all of these things. Check out all this stuff. I've got the ability to track my order, modify, all of this stuff. If once I go back to this right here, let's imagine that I've detailed out every single one of these and I've gotten my drill downs into every single page. Your folder should be as full as it can be. And again, if you need to go grab yourself a piece of poster board to do this, if you've got a really big website, then I want to be able to explore your website to the nth degree, going and drilling down as deep as you've drilled down into the website that you explored. Why is this important? Because think about this. Starting with any website, you're going to have a handful of top level pages. Let's go up here. You have those top level pages, nothing underneath them. If you were building this website from the ground up, you're going to probably start with these top level pages. Then you're going to add your handful of first sub pages. I want you to understand that every single one of these websites very likely are still in the process of growing if the company is actively keeping their website updated. That means one thing, your website is never finished. All right? Your website is never finished. So when you build a website, go on ahead and expect that your whatever is in your website that kind of is under, like would be the same area where sympathy is. Let's say it's your About Us. Maybe it starts with a story, but later on you add 2 or 3 employees and they become team members who stay there long term. Now you're going to have a website page that talks about your team members, and it might have their biographies, their photos, ways to contact them because they might be your sales staff. You might have other kinds of team members. So your team might have categories in it: sales staff, support staff, maintenance. Every time you think about these pages, go, what would likely be under this page in the future from when this company was founded? And that's where you're seeing this site right here. This site has gotten to a level of maturity that I don't know that there's a lot of new sections that will be added top level, but there might actually be some shop by sort of stuff, like shop by. Let's say there's some reason. Let's say that they come out with a different color rose or something like that. I don't see prom up here. Let's see, is prom in here? Because carnations and some of those things, I don't see those sort of things. School sort of things. So this one might say, hey, we're going to start adding new things, like specifically around prom and homecoming and all those sort of things where flowers are expected. All right. I got one more video where we're going to talk about some of this category breakup in this site, and we will we'll close it with that. All right, see you in the next video.